Guys, so before we start the explaining, today I'm recording on June 27, 4 p.m., which is the official date of the 1v1, which was planned 1 week ago. After I posted Yo Arqui that diss track, Arqui hasn't responded in until that day, and so we waited until the day itself because he said he quits, but we weren't really sure if that was true. We waited until the very date of the fight, and yeah, he hasn't responded. So everyone agreed that he quits, and I win via forfeit. And yeah, all that hype, all those diss tracks, it was worth it. I gave Arqui a taste of his own medicine. He deserved all of that, and most importantly, we won.
And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And it's all.
Better go crying to your mama, because you sound like a llama. I've had enough of your drama, because you look like a llama.
Since grade 1, Arqui and I have been good friends. Well, grade 1, 2, 3 until 4. Until grade 4. But when it came to grade 5, when all the Fortnite dances were also trending, he got a little bit cocky because like he knew to dance all of those things like the Orange Justice or the Floss. When I did it or when others did it, he would laugh at us like because we wouldn't do it as good as he did, and that's when it all started. Well, that was only the beginning. When we got to grade 6, when we created the Coloque Boys, that group, at first we didn't add him, and then he started to get like mad, and then we added him, and then he started to create some problems for us. Like in grade 6, he had a lot of fights with Marcos. They would fight and wrestle in the bag area, and it would lead to some injuries. And they were both in KB at the time. And then I talked to Nigel. I said, Nigel, I think we shouldn't add those two. Like we should remove them because what I wanted KB to be was very friendly, and we wanted to be a good example to the grade 4 and 5 because we were the highest level at that time. Like we want the grade 4 and 5 to be like, oh wow, we should be like these guys. They're so nice. They're so polite to the teachers. But if they see Arqui and Marcos wrestling in the bag area or fighting in the gallery or in the lobby, they wouldn't like that. So yeah, we did. We removed them, and yeah, but Arqui started to become pretty cool. So we added him back a few months later, before his birthday, but we didn't add Marcos back. And he stayed in KB from his birthday uh, until this year, 2020. He was okay. The JoJo post, it was his idea. When he was still in the Coloque Boys group. And then like last month when I the problem with me, Marcos, Inigo, all that distracts, the you go down the gulag distract. Uh I remember that Arqui and I having a fight in the seven Ruby but not really group. And then I removed him from the Colloquial Boys, and it was for his own good. I can't exactly remember what it was, but I remember it having a conflict or argument between me and him. And yeah, so 1 month passed of peace, and then we get to June, and then I hear that Nigel and Arqui having a sort of a argument, like not really argument, but like Arqui was a little bit cocky and cod. When he challenged Nigel, he lost, and then he kept making excuses, and Nigel calls him a clown. So I was like, hey, I think we really have to call Arqui's attention here. This is too much to tolerate. So what I did, I made a diss track called Clown. I thought he wouldn't retaliate, but he did a few days later with the what's the title, Drama Lama. And that actually got me really hyped because It was a really good diss track, but at the same time, it really made me mad. So I made false balls, and then he wouldn't reply to that. Then I made Yo Arqui. The reason I made Yo Arqui because the day before I made that diss track, he said he didn't want to fight because yeah, Marcos switched sides. He went to our side because he was being a real jackass to Marcos. He said he doesn't want to fight, but then I said I'm gonna make a diss track to provoke him. Like I really wanted to fight him. I really want to prove to him. I really prove to everyone that he he shouldn't be in KB. He's such a bad person, which is true. And yeah, I posted Yo Arki and he hadn't said a thing, literally. And the reason I dislike and all of the KB dislike Arki is because of his attitude. You know, if Arki was a nice person, he would have been in KB. All of the people in KB, me, Zed, Jamil, Nigel, we're all good people. But if there's a guy that's cocky as him, we just know it's gonna break the chemistry of the group. It's gonna start a lot of arguments and stuff. Even with Marcus, Marcus is a good guy, but there are times where he gets a little bit too annoying. Then he starts creating conflicts, like what happened a few months ago with him and Nico. And yeah, I really had to do it. I need to give him a taste of his own medicine. But what I don't like, what's going on, he said, if I post another diss track or I'm criticizing him, he's gonna report it to the school. Like all that cockiness, all that boasting, all that bullying he gave us in the past few years. Then when we do it to him, he's gonna report it to the school. How he's a coward. No offense. No, actually, it's true. He has to realize the fact. If you're watching this Arky, you have to realize that you're a coward. You're so selfish. Like when you did it to us, it was like fine. You were fine with it. Then when we gave you your own medicine, when we bullied you or we dissed you, you're gonna cry and go to report it to the school. That's not right. That's one of the most wrong things I've ever heard. It's one of the most selfish, most coward things. I don't really want to curse right now, so I'm using some sugar coated words, but that's the truth. He was a jackass, such a horrible person, and I did what I had to do. Um, just for everyone, for all of the people that Arky disrespected or bullied, because he deserves it. And yeah, so I win via forfeit. He quit because Marcos switched sides, and yeah, that's it. If that's for the people who didn't understand what was going on between me and Arki, I hope when you watch this video, you know why I got mad at him. You know why the Koloke boys got mad at him, and yeah, thank you and see you in the next video.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.